Good day, all, and a happy Friday. I'm your Renaissance Buddhi, Mr. E, and today my message is how we can inspire our youths, how we can make them achieve the much needed potential for Africa to be where it's supposed to be. I remember there was a story that's reminiscent as a young man, as a young child of about 5 years. We were en route to Ogoja on cross posting. My parents were civil servants and we were transferred from Warri to Ogoja. And at that time in Nigeria, civil servants were transferred all over the country under the Federal Civil Service. And wherever you went, the government bore the expenses. So that was the very first time we were to enter a plane, expenses borne by the government. So we left Warri that day, fateful day. My dad was driving, blessed memory. We got to Benin Airport. It was very exhilarating. As children at that time, tender age, it was something. We're going to be on that thing that flies in the sky. So we got to the airport. My daddy dropped us there and then proceeded to Enugu. Enugu was like five or so hours from Benin City. But of course, couldn't go with us with the plane because he needed to be able to. We needed to continue our journey on to Ogoja after we landed in Enugu Airport. And then also to have the fun of the thrill of it as children. So we boarded the plane. We're to board the plane at the airport at Benin. My dad set out. We waited and waited and waited and waited, and I think the flights got cancelled from one story to the other and all that. And I think that was the first time I experienced disappointment, you know, as a as a little boy in Nigeria. All our hopes we became so frustrated, so unhappy. So, we eventually waited until about 6 or so before my mom now decided that we should head to our auntie's place in Benin. When we got there, we were so exhausted, but feeling so much pain and hot. And then went to bed. We ate, went to bed. Lo and below, voila, we had a knock on the door. Our daddy had arrived back from Enugu, driving five whole hours through the night back to be with us. It was hope, more like hope was restored. And we felt so happy. And then we momentarily forgot that disappointment. The following day, we got up early. There was that temptation to go back to the airport, but my parents didn't want us to go through all that again. They saw the disappointment in our faces. We were in kind of in despair. Then we eventually set out to Enugu and then to Ogoja. It was a beautiful ride. I'm saying this story just to point out or relate to how we as adults or people in charge of people, guardians, should be able to we should be able to inspire the young ones, by giving them some form of hope. You know, in our present day circumstances, how can you inspire a young person? How can you inspire your children? How can you inspire those around you? You know, let's hear your thoughts on this in the comment section. And an inspired generation of young ones can turn the tide around for Africa. That's what we've been saying. Africa needs to be rebranded, reinvigorated. It's the little things that you and I do that can make this possible. I remain your Buddhi, African Renaissance Buddhi, Mr. E. Wish you all a beautiful weekend ahead. Thank you. See you again on African Renaissance.